Finally, it happened. All 4 thematic European panels have finalized their recommendations. There are 178, quite a big number, and they are related to a wide range of subjects: education, job, environment, health, but also climate change, EU foreign policy, migration, youth, and many, many others. It is the result of 800 randomly elected citizens discussing and debating for 5 months through online and in-person meetings. Hey, it's me again! In this video, we will talk about the Conference on the Future of Europe, the EU democracy experiment, which is not limited to listening to citizens, but rather deeply involving them in EU policy making. If you want an explanation of the whole event, I invite you to watch the first video we recorded on the subject to get an idea. Today, we talk about the last panel meeting that was held in Dublin at the end of February, where citizens came up with 48 recommendations. The panel finalized the recommendations on the economy, social justice, jobs, education, culture, youth and sport. Overall, citizens in Dublin asked to pass certain member state competences to the EU level. The general idea is the more the system is harmonized transnationally, for instance on education, digitalization, social rights and sport, the more Europeans will benefit. Citizens also proposed, amongst other things, to introduce a minimum wage, standard taxation and harmonized fiscal policy at the EU level. They also asked to standardize some schools programs, respecting national education, but integrating the common EU one, particularly in the field of environment and digitalization. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine, citizens proposed to create plans for schools to be better equipped in case of wars or another pandemic, to avoid situations we experienced over the last 2 years. Another pressing issue for panelists was that of digitalization. On one hand, they want to make digital devices and the internet available to everyone, organizing training for the youngest and for the oldest. But on the other hand, they want people to be aware of the internet's risks and give the EU power to fight cybercriminality. Generally speaking, for transnational problems such as cybercrime, the improvement of the education tools and social rights, they are looking for transnational solutions. And they see the EU as the appropriate space to make these reforms. As I've mentioned in previous videos, we still have a problem. Where are these recommendations going? As the president of the European and Economic and Social Committee, Krista Schwenk, told Euractiv, it is now crucial to create a screening process to see how to implement citizens' proposals in EU policymaking. Otherwise, there is a risk this significant deliberative democracy experiment could fail at the last hurdle. At the meeting in Strasbourg last January, citizens of Panel 2 and 3 discussed the recommendations. However, recommendations were not debated in detail and several citizens felt the discussion was unstructured and not constructive. This happened partially because a follow-up process had not been established before the conference started. What is your opinion on the latter issue? How would you organize the implementation process of the Conference on the Future of Europe? Let us know your ideas in the comments. In the meantime, we will continue to keep you posted about the EU's first deliberative democracy initiative.